Hello, everyone, and welcome to OurSeniors.net. My name is Julian Cantillo. I'm the president and founder of OurSeniors.net magazine and OurSeniors.net. Thank you for joining us today. We're so excited to make this part of OurSeniors.net magazine and network, okay? This is part of what we offer to our seniors. We bring valuable information to our seniors that can assist them in all aspects of their life. And whether you like it or not, we all have to live somewhere, right? And some of us buy a home, some of us sell a home. There's all sorts of situations that may require the use of a realtor, okay? And you may be a senior that may be soon retiring in New York, New Jersey, California, and all of a sudden you want to relocate to Florida. Well, guess what? Volusia County has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opportunity for seniors to move and actually live on the ocean, on the river, in the country. I mean, you name it. Volusia County, home of Daytona Beach, is just phenomenal, okay? And with us today, we are so honored and privileged to have with us Dulce Monahan. And Dulce is with Adams Cameron, and Dulce has additional credentials to her. She's a certified residential specialist, and she's also a senior real estate specialist. Dulce is part of our approved vendors program that we actually put our vendors through a vetting process, and then once they pass and they're accepted, they also agree to a code of ethics that we adhere them to, that allows us to step in case a senior or relative uses their services and something happens and they're not happy. It allows them to give us a call and mediate and try to resolve the issues. So again, we are so honored and privileged to have with us today Dulce Monahan with Adams Cameron. And Dulce is our expert for Volusia County. Okay, and she'll explain all about her experience, her background, everything. But we're going to start off with simple questions, okay? So Dulce, tell us, how long have you been a realtor?
Well, good afternoon. Thank you for having me on today. This is quite an adventure. I first got licensed in 2002. So in April of this year, I will be entering my 19th season.
Wow, that is amazing.
The time has just gone by so fast.
That is excellent. So what year did you arrive in Volusia County?
I actually came March of 1979.
Oh, wow. And I'm sure you can tell us firsthand that what Volusia was back in 79 to what it is now, it's changed dramatically, hasn't it?
Certainly a tremendous amount of growth. A lot of different companies have left the area, but new businesses have arrived and grown, and jobs are being created. So it's a dynamic market. It's growing. We're very blessed to be in such an area with the Intercoastal Waterway right at our doorstep, along with the Atlantic Ocean. We've really got everything that we need, including great medical facilities, entertainment facilities, and actually we still have a very good, affordable real estate market here in this area.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Coming from Miami and being experienced with the Miami prices, trust me, it is nothing compared to those prices, and including taxes and everything else that's through the roof in places like Miami. So, and why did you choose this profession, by the way?
Well, I was working as an interior designer for a local company. I was involved in selling home furnishings, custom window treatments. I'd load up my car with samples and I'd go out to people's homes. We would consult and offer all kinds of services to those homeowners. And at one point, the company I was with had a financial struggle, so they had to close. And I just decided that I was already working 6 days a week. So, and already going in and out of homeowners' homes and helping them with many different aspects, I decided to go ahead and become a realtor at that time, right after the company I was with closed.
Excellent, excellent. And with respect to, and we may be going, I apologize, we may be going a little bit out of order. How long have you been with the current broker that you're with, which has a great reputation, Adams Cameron?
So I started off with a franchise, and within a few years, the housing market took a big change, and there was a significant amount of foreclosures and whatnot. And the particular broker that I was with at that time was heavily invested in commercial developments. And although residential real estate and commercial real estate are quite different, the broker had overextended themselves and they could no longer keep the doors open. So I had the option of going to a similar franchise in the area, but I really wanted to be with a company that was solid, that had a core business, and that really was very, very stable. So Adams Cameron is, has been in business here since 1963. It's growing. We have 9 offices. We have quite a great span of offices from Ponce Inlet to the beachside to Palm Coast to DeLand. We cover every possible area. Volusia County is very large, goes from the east to the west side. I'm very happy. I came on board in 2010, and I'm very, very happy here. Our broker is phenomenal and just has a really solid core business.
Excellent, excellent. That is great to hear. And give us an idea as far as the areas that you actually service.
So I can service customers from New Smyrna all the way to Ormond Beach. And I have on some occasions sold homes in Palm Coast as well. The interesting part about my license is that I can service customers throughout the state of Florida. It's just that sometimes, driving more than an hour or an hour and a half becomes a little bit difficult to manage if you've got appointments for the whole day. You have to really, get help from a colleague if the driving is more than that, because then you're really not servicing your customers 100%. You have to be familiar with the market that you're servicing. So I can service customers very comfortably because of where I live and the areas that I can go to.
Excellent, excellent. And Dulce has quite a few initials after her last name. And now I guess I'm going to ask her because the first initials are CRS followed by SRES. Tell us what those credentials stand for, please.
The CRS stands for Certified Residential Specialist. So the core of my business is residential real estate. And the purpose of getting more education under my belt is so that I can help homeowners with many different aspects of either purchasing a home or selling a home. Because in today's world, there's a lot of different issues that arise: appraisal, inspections, the type of mortgages that home buyers can get these days. The home can not necessarily pass a termite inspection or a wind mitigation, and consequently that home buyer may not be able to qualify for that type of mortgage. So having this additional education that is not required for license, but is optional, really gives me the tools to be able to service more customers. The secondary designation, SRES, stands for Senior Real Estate Specialist. Now, I'm a senior, and as we go forward in life and we have to make really big decisions about downsizing or possibly moving in with family or moving out of state, where we've lived in our homes for 20, 30 years, that is an overwhelming task for most. With this additional education that I have, I can provide the homeowner, the senior homeowner, with estate sales, possibly someone to help them pack, someone to help them declutter. I can often bring boxes to the homeowner, and on many an occasion, I've driven to the homeowner's home prior to the listing being active in the market and helping to pick up boxes and clothing and other items to go directly to Goodwill. A senior customer requires a little bit more detailed type service and a little bit more patience, because as we all know, we often sometimes experience health problems, or there could be the need for a legal representative to be on hand. So there's different tasks that often have to be addressed when an elderly homeowner needs to sell their home.
No, absolutely. And this is extremely, extremely important, folks, that this is part of the reason that OurSeniors.net exists, so that we can bring resources and valuable information to our seniors, loved ones, family, friends, you name it. Because what happens is that the senior couple may end up retiring in Florida. Sadly, sometimes one of them passes away early or earlier than expected. They end up buying a huge home, and all of a sudden one of them is living in a huge home, and they may need to downsize. The family doesn't necessarily live in the state of Florida. They may live in Jersey, New York, Ohio, and it is extremely important that our seniors receive great service from our providers. And this is part of what we put our providers through. They go through a vetting process, and then they agree to a code of ethics, so that if there is any issues, the seniors or loved ones have the right to call us, and it allows us to step in and try to resolve and mediate the issue. And the credentials that she just mentioned, okay, which is the senior real estate specialist, this is above and beyond. Not all agents out there have this designation. This is a special program that they go through, and they have to keep up their credentials, okay? And they teach these folks how to properly address senior-related issues when these things do occur. So this is incredible, because, somebody may be a widow, they may be living alone. All of a sudden, they find themselves that they've been storing or hoarding items for 20, 30, 40 years, and all of a sudden they have no use for any of those items because they need to downsize and move into an apartment or move into an assisted living, whatever the future may hold for them. So this is extremely important, and this is why we have approved vendors like Dulce representing the different industries and professions, and she is our approved vendor for Volusia County. Now, Dulce, with respect to residential rentals, explain a little bit of the services that you offer to seniors.
Well, sometimes there's a senior home seller that has an adult child out of state, and they need to be part and included in the decision-making process for their parent. So often, an additional service that I offer is that in communicating information regarding the home sale, I include the adult child or other relative in all of the transmissions of updates, contracts, offers, counteroffers, and often there might be a real estate attorney involved. And of course, then we work together as a team to get the job done and get that senior on their way if they're moving in with family or going to another type of facility. The services that I bring to the table, if the home is already vacant, then I offer some light home staging. I'm not going to put furniture in the home, but I will put enough pretty things to make the home feel more cozy, attractive. It'll look better in photography. I have a lot of items that I personally own. I load them up in my car. My homes are professionally photographed. It adds a lot of interest online. So working with professionals, staging the homes, helping the homeowner sometimes even reduce their contents. Sometimes there's times when the homeowner needs to pack things up and ship. I just put the homeowner and their contents that they want to ship in my car, take them over to UPS or the post office, and assist them with that task. It takes a little bit more time, but it's a service that I bring to the table, and I'm always very happy to do whatever it takes to help that homeowner when they're selling their property, especially for seniors who sometimes have difficulty lifting a box up, or maybe they have difficulty walking, or maybe they're just not driving anymore. It's really important to understand those needs and work around those needs when a homeowner has no one here in the area to help them.
Excellent, excellent. Now, Dulce, quick question. The association that actually awards the credentials, the SRES, do they have, I imagine that they have other realtors that come on board and go through the credentialing process, et cetera. And let's say you get a phone call or a friend, and all of a sudden they have a house in Orlando, as an example, Orange County, that they need to, get rid of, et cetera. And for whatever reason, you cannot assist them. Do you folks refer either to another Adams Cameron office or to another SRES agent that may be in that area?
Yes, certainly. Adams Cameron can and will, as a leading RE broker, we can find a qualified agent that already has the additional credential through our leading RE program, outbound referral program. We actually are able to connect realtors and customers, either a buyer or a seller, all over the world because we are members of leading RE. Not every real estate brokerage is a member. You have to be a really large company and have a really good volume. So with Adams Cameron being a large company, we can help anyone at any time. As a matter of fact, one of our colleagues was on vacation in Europe, and the waitress owned property in Ireland and needed to sell that property in order to relocate. Our colleague contacted our representative in that area and immediately found a qualified agent to help that young lady sell her home in Ireland. So it's a really nice feature that we bring. It's a really easy system to use, and it's just another option that we can offer our customers. Additionally, our broker is always on the forefront of technology. We have the latest and most innovative tools to promote our listings. I just attended a new company training yesterday that is going to offer a marketing plan using the most accelerated internet system. Adams Cameron is always on the forefront of exposing our listings to the greatest amount of internet sites and really pushing our listings through in this internet world that we all have to function in today.
Excellent. That is great news. And we've all been through ups and downs, and obviously it's affected all markets, regardless of where you've been. When the market goes down, it goes down. Now, tell us a little bit about how things are going right now in Volusia County overall.
Well, our area is a coastal community. We're very, very blessed that our market is fueled by out-of-state buyers. And a lot of those buyers are just retiring or have already retired in the past 12 months. They're ready to move out of a cold climate and move to Florida. Sometimes I meet couples that are in the process of retiring and they want to go ahead and secure a property 6 months prior to retirement, and then the house will be here or their condo will be here for them as soon as they complete the last day of work. Our market has 55 plus communities, which is really awesome. So if someone wants that type of a community, we have both attached homes and brand new condominiums being built here in Ormond near major shopping, medical services, hospital, Advent Health. We have a variety of single-family homes in either gated communities or non-gated communities. We have riverfront properties. Whatever the customer's budget and desire, we can just about accommodate everyone. Our market is doing very well. We have enough to offer. Just about anything you can think of, we have enough to offer. And the really nice feature of our town is that you can go within 15 minutes of any residential area and find major shopping, medical, hospitals, whatever you're in need of. We have all of that. So it's one of the reasons why our market continues to do so well is because of how we're laid out and how we're growing.
Excellent. And with respect to the upcoming future here, I know, it's tough to predict for everybody, but overall, from the local economy and what number of sales going through, new people moving into Florida, how do you expect 2020 to go here?
We're expecting a really good year. Interest rates are still very attractive right now. So if someone is needing to purchase a home with a mortgage, the interest rates are still very affordable. I'm always following up on that. 2020 is sort of a unique year in that we have a major election coming up. So, depending on who you ask, some have a different perspective on that. But personally, I feel that we are still going to have a strong year because I have customers that are calling me and scheduling appointments all the way out to May. And that tells me that there's still a lot of interest for our coastal community, and that's very encouraging. Prices, I feel, are holding about the same as 2019. I think we are in a very good position right now. We have enough new construction and new 55 plus communities that are available, some still under construction, all within a major hospital system. And I really feel that that's going to add a lot of value for someone moving here from out of state, considering Florida as their permanent home.
That is excellent, excellent, excellent. We're really excited about 2020 and what's happening with the amount of seniors relocating to Florida, not only from the Northeast, but from the West as well. We're excited. And the opportunities are here for seniors to relocate, live, and have access to friends, neighbors, like Dulce was saying earlier, have access to the ocean, have access to the river, even the country. There's a little bit of everything out here.
We have a lot of water activities available for those that are very active. We have kayak launching areas. The different cities in our town, in our county, are very cognizant of the active seniors that we have. So at the base of the Ormond Beach Bridge on Granada, we have a very nice brand new kayak launching area. The city of Daytona Beach has, over the recent years, made a point of building state-of-the-art oceanfront parks with ample parking and restroom facilities and showers and picnic areas and grilling areas. So even if you live an hour away and you want to come for the day and bring some food to grill at the beach, we have parks that you can bring all of that to and enjoy. So we're very fortunate. I think our city founders are really recognizing that we have a very active community here, and there's so much to see and do. We have wonderful trails that if you like to hike, we have trails right here that are just right around the corner. And many of the city websites also post what they offer in terms of trails and water access. So if you're interested in a particular city, visit their website and you'll get more details for the type of activities that you're seeking, not to mention, or not to forget to mention, all the different golf courses.
Absolutely, absolutely. And remember, Daytona is one of those unique places that has Bike Week twice a year, okay? The actual Biketoberfest and the Rio Bike Week, okay? And in addition, we have the honor and luxury to have the Daytona International Speedway, okay? That offers pretty much racing year round, not just NASCAR, but motorcycles, I mean, you name it, and they have it there. So there's plenty to do, plenty to stay busy with. And if you're a senior and you want to enjoy this beautiful weather, come on down, Volusia County. And if you have any questions, and if you happen to listen to this radio anywhere on the internet, let Dulce know where you picked it up. Okay, this is OurSeniors.net, and Dulce can be reached at 386-200-9114, and just let her know you heard her on the radio on OurSeniors.net. Okay, and she'll be glad to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Again, on behalf of our seniors, we'd like to thank Dulce for joining us here today and giving us so much valuable information that can be extremely valuable to our seniors, their families, their loved ones, even caretakers, because you never know, somebody may have a situation at home that they may need some help and downsize, and guess what? Pick up the phone and give Dulce a call, and she'll be glad to assist you, okay? Thank you all so much. Dulce, thank you so much for joining us here today, okay?
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
All righty, folks. Thank you again, and continue to tune in to OurSeniors.net. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.